Hello, this is me, Gele. Welcome to my blog and thanks for tuning in every time. I know I have sent in some interesting topics over the past couple of days, and today I'm actually going to talk about something very interesting. Okay, I started a segment called Ask Gele, and it's so interesting to know that quite a number of people have been inboxing me, asking me about things they really need to talk about. So today I'll be talking about the topic spousal abuse, or it's popularly known as domestic violence. And I'm going to read a message from one of my viewers. He says, "Hey dear, been watching your blog, very interesting to say the least. There is one topic very close to my heart I'd like to hear you talk about, if it's okay with you: domestic violence. Is it okay to walk away when they come back apologizing, with gifts and crying? Do you believe them when they say it will never happen again? Even though at the back of your mind you know it will happen again, do you stay because you're afraid of starting again? Are you afraid of what people will say? You are afraid, or are you afraid of being alone? Are you afraid of not finding someone better?" Okay, I know domestic violence don't just start overnight. It starts from the point where you start dating the person, and trust me, when you're dating somebody, the tendencies are there, you just don't see the signs, you know. And there are so many signs people just tend to look away from. Just like, for instance, whenever you feel threatened being around your boyfriend, then there is something you really need to look out for. There are so many times he talks you down and you don't just know why he talks you down. That is a trait. There are so many times you come and you're on the phone with your friends and he's like, "Who's that you're talking to? Why are you talking to that person? I don't like the way you talk to that person. Tell him to stop calling you this, that. And none of your friends, you just find out all your friends are disappearing from you. You know, there are clear traits. People just don't want to see these traits because I love him, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want him to feel offended if I call him out on it. These are all traits, and all these traits, once you step into that relationship, it leads to marriage. It turns out to become domestic violence, domestic abuse. Now, it's not only from a man to a woman. There are lots of times we've heard lots of stories that the woman is the one abusing the man. Abuse can come in so many ways. So many ways. Sexually, physically, even with word of mouth. These are things that you get every day. But the worst part of it is when it involves beating a woman or hitting a man, and it gets out of hand. It is a no-no. They can come crying crocodile tears from now till tomorrow. Trust me, once they raise their hand to touch you once, they will do it again, because it's just in them. It is in them, the anger to vent. And the truth is, you are not a man. If you raise up your hand to beat a woman, to even slap a woman, you are not a man. And that's the truth of the whole matter. How can you imagine seeing somebody beating your own sister or your mother? How can you imagine that? You can't just even phantom it. You cannot phantom what it is like. So please, if you are involved in domestic abuse, spousal abuse, just from boyfriend, girlfriend, talk less of getting into the marriage, please, you have to stop it. And to those of you that are already in it, please, I don't think you want them to come and carry your dead body before you know it's time for you to run. Pick up your load and run. That is just my own. If it's boyfriend, girlfriend, and you see the guy showing all these small traits, look up online, read about all these things. There are lots of traits. If you know your boyfriend has a trait like that, please, a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Pick your bag and baggages and run. And who says you won't find another man? Who tell you won't find another man? Is he the only fine boy on the streets? There are lots of other handsome young men that are out there looking for a beautiful woman like you. So don't think because you are dating this tall, dark, and handsome. Please forget tall, dark, and handsome. Look for short man your size or something shorter that'll give you peace of mind. that will love you for you, that you will look forward to coming home to every day. Not the one that when he gets home, you have to start running marathon all of a sudden. You start being so afraid you cannot talk to him. You guys cannot sit down. You cannot have a simple conversation. Any small thing he shouts at you. Any small thing he yells at you. Simple boyfriend and girlfriend. Talk less of being married. Okay? And trust me, if he beats you now, when the child comes, he will still beat you in the presence of that child. So why do you want to put your children through that trauma? And at the end of the day, it starts from being a very, very small child. If they get used to seeing their father beating their mother, they grow up, they think it's okay. Hitting their girlfriend, hitting their friends in school, fighting in school, and it gets to regenerating the same kind of abusive tendencies because it's what they see in their father. You know, I mean, that's just my own take. And it's so sad that you find all these people. I mean, from personal experience, I know of friends that have been involved in domestic abuse, and so many people. Don't listen to all those people on the outside, though. Don't listen to them. They are not the one wearing your shoe. You are the one that know where your shoe is hurting you. Don't listen to them. They'll stay on the outside. They are not the one receiving the slap until you die. Until your family come and start calling around before they know something is happening. And it's not as if they do not know. And the truth is they cannot call the man and tell the man to stop beating you. They will not call him. So you better be wise. You better be wise. Run for your life. He can come, let him beg you from now till tomorrow. Unless you want to die anyway. If you want to die, you can go back into it. Okay? So to those of you that are used to beating women, and to the women that are used to abusing their men, domestic abuse is not only for man beating woman. Women, we have heard it. We've heard stories of women abusing their men, slapping their men, doing all sorts of things. From play, small things like that. It turns into so many big things. You know, you get upset, you bring out a knife, I will kill you, I will do this, I will do that. It's part of domestic violence. It's part of spousal abuse. We need to stop it. Anyway, let me just cut it short here. My name is Segun Gele, like you know, and this is Frank Talk with me. I know some of you might not like my blog. Do I give a flying F? No, I do not care. I'm still going to air my opinion. And to those of you that know somebody that is used to being beaten by somebody else and you cannot talk, just share this video, send it to them, let them look at it. And please, those of you that have been involved in marriage, spousal abuse, before I speak grammar that they say I don't know how to speak, please share your opinion. Let people understand what it takes. Share your experience with people, because it's when you share your experience, people will know what it really takes, so they can make up their mind to either leave the relationship at the early stage or end up suffering like you did when you were there. Okay? I look forward to another interesting topic sometime soon. Mine is not going to be every week. Anytime it comes to my head, I'll put it out. So expect me sometime soon. Okay? Don't forget to like my page and don't forget to subscribe at my videos. Once again, this is Segun Gele. Peace out.